Hey guys, Games Network here, and we're here with Jordan. He won our league challenge today. Jordan, what were you playing?
So I was playing this Terapagos. Terapagos is my favourite deck, and it's done me well today. So
Cool, right, let's see the list.
yeah. So we have triple Terapagos, pretty important main card. You play 3. 4 Hoot Hoots. A lot of people play 3, but I only like 4 because you want to see it, and of course the 4 Noctowl. Pretty basic as the Terapagos line, but you need Noctowls. They're too good not to play. Double Duskull, triple Duskull, and then double Duskull. So we play 4 Nightcatcher, Night Stretcher,
yep.
instead of
the middle one. So
instead of the middle one.
Why did you not choose to play the middle evolution?
So the
and
middle
just focus
evolution
on the big one?
so the middle evolution. As for one prize, it doesn't actually do much with the HP nowadays. So Terapagos can hit 220 with a double turbo. However, with like banded Raging Bolt and stuff, you can't hit like 290, so there's not really any
so
point.
he's just there to help hit the numbers.
Yeah, and also this hits 1 prizes on the bench in one go, so it's really easy. Just mapping prizes are very good against your opponent.
Absolutely.
And then we played 2 Fan Rotom. This is just searches everything, so we do play the Pidgey as well, because if you see this first turn, it's really good.
Yeah. How did you find these today?
So Pidgeot was crazy. The fact that you can search any
anything,
card
right?
once per turn is actually really good. I even used the attack as well today. When I couldn't one-shot something and they couldn't one-shot this back, I actually just used this and it was fine. You know, it worked very well. So, but searching anything is really good. It's best card against Iona as well. So, and then we play the 1 Urshifu. Urshifu. You're gonna have to cut this out. Ursaluna.
Dude, start down again.
So we play the 1 Ursaluna. So this card is really good because you map prizes with Dusknoir. You can just easily map the prizes out, so you don't even have to use energy on this. It's just hits big. And then we got the 1 Pheasantipity for consistency.
Would you would you change anything about the Pokemon lineup, or would you
So
keep it
the
same?
Pokemon lineup, a lot of people play the Bouffalant build. However, I'm not a fan of the Bouffalant build, just simply because it's 2 extra Pokemon on the bench, and also Dusknoir just takes it out immediately. So I'm not a fan of it. So
Cool.
And then for the items, so we play the 1 Prime Catcher, obviously pretty good. Vitality Band, this is important because Terapagos does 230 with this, so it hits Roaring Moon, it hits a lot of stuff which is 230 at the moment. Energy Lotto, because you sometimes don't see the double turbo. Counter Catcher, insane card, especially with Dusknoir.
Especially with Dusknoir, I was going to say.
And then the 1 switch, we only play the 1, you never really need to use it otherwise.
Cool.
And then we play 4 Night Stretcher. So this is different from a lot of lists. Most people play only 2 or 3. However, I really like 4, simply because you can just get Dusknoir back over and over again. And Noctowl is this and Rare Candy. So you can pretty much, as long as you've got Noctowl, you just double Dusknoir each turn, which is really good.
Nice.
So this is important. Triple quad Rare Candy as well. As I said, Noctowl can search these 2, so it's really easy. And then for the ball cards, we play 1 Feather Ball, 3 Ultra Ball, and then we play 4 Nest Ball as well. Pretty much you want to see your Fan Rotom as much as you can to begin with. And and then the last searching card, it's not a ball card, but it's the best searching in the game. Poffin's crazy, it searches out. Usually what you search is your Fan Rotom and a Duskull, and then you're set up for the whole game.
Then you're set up, very nice. Very nice too.
And then for the supporters, we have the 1 Research. So a lot of people play 2. I actually took this out for 4th Night Stretcher. You only ever use this really early game, you never use it late game.
Did you see it much early game?
I did.
Did you miss the second one?
No, not at all.
It's a good choice then.
As I say, if I didn't see it, we play Iona, so it doesn't really matter.
Understood.
The 1 Thornton's really good because it can move your dead bodies on the bench back into
rotation, right?
rotation. Yeah. and then the one boss. We've never had to use more than one because we play Prime Catcher and Counter Catcher, so it doesn't matter. And then my favourite card is Triple Iona. Iona is genuinely crazy, especially with Dusk Noir. You can map prizes. So there was 2 games today where I put them down to 1 prize, and then I Iona'd them
to 1.
And I already had things like Pidgeot set up and Noctowl's Hoot Hoots on the bench. So then it's all ready just to go for my next turn and win.
Fantastic.
So yeah, Iona's too good. So.
Fantastic.
And then for the stadiums, Triple Area 0.
Okay, so why not play 4 of this?
So the reason not to play 4 is because there's not many decks which actually play stadiums at the moment. The only stadiums which people play are like Pokestop, but you only ever really need to take 2 big KOs a game, and that's it, because the Dusk Noirs do the rest.
Right.
But this is more of a turbo build, so if you see it, you see it, and Noctowl searches it out anyway.
Right,
so.
okay, that solves that issue.
And then the final card is Quad Double Turbo. I don't play any basic energy, literally just these, as if you see them, it's good.
Nice.
So that's it.
So your attack's up. So what were your matchups today?
So my first game was against Roaring Moon. It was a difficult matchup because he played the baby Roaring Moon, so I had to sort of deal with the prize exchange on that, but killing the Greninja early, and also he Frenching Gowsing, and then I just returned with a Dusk Noir and took the KO on that one. My other 2 games were 2 Raging Bolt in a row. So the first game was very close. The problem with Terapagos is that if you don't play the deck correctly, you just lose to yourself. So I felt there was some times where I could have lost that game very easily by searching the wrong card, but luckily it all went my way. And then the third game, we went to time and I won in the 3rd turn.
Oh wow.
Again, the fact that I took him down to 1 card using Dusk Noir, and then I owned him, he literally couldn't do anything. So that was game, really. So.
Very nice. How would you say Surging Sparks is going to impact this deck?
So Surging Sparks is an interesting one. For me, in the new set, I don't think there's anything which you can put in this deck which makes it better. It probably makes it worse, to be honest. But the only scary card is like Pikachu. But like we've got outs to that. It's Dusk Noir. Dusk Noir hits Pikachu, and then you just KO. Apart from that, Hydreigon's pretty scary. Anything with high HP is an issue.
Okay.
But again, the Dusk Noir can deal with that.
Understood.
And yeah, so I don't think there's awfully too much which affects the deck. Hence why I'm playing it consistently. So.
Fantastic. Well done for today, my man.
Thank you.
And thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, guys.